Welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 196. This is your host, Shaun Tudor.
And this is Sam.
What's up?
We're chilling. We are chilling.
I almost feel like my intro's too fucking short. I almost feel like, you know what I'm saying? It feels weird that that's all I say.
Well, then maybe you should say...
And this is a talk episode where we talk about shit.
Where the tutors talk.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Don't freak me out.
Yeah, all right. There's a bug behind Sam. She could not function.
Ever since the kissing bug incident, no, I can't.
Okay. Anyhow, what's up?
We're chilling. Mimi and her sister got reunited today, so that was exciting.
They played hard.
Yeah, they did. It's been 3 years since they've seen each other, so they were super excited. Mimi is passed out now, if you haven't noticed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a lot of fun, actually.
That was good.
And it was like, most dogs, it takes Mimi a little bit of time to like warm up to, but she wanted to get ripping right away.
Instantly.
Yep, she knew.
Yep.
So it was really good. And it's so funny. Their mannerisms are the exact same.
The same.
But when you look at them, they do not look like siblings.
They look close, but yeah.
When you look at their heads, no.
Right. Their heads, no bodies, yes.
Yeah. But yes, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both just so weird.
Just freaking weird dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fun.
Yeah. It was really cute, though. There was a second, and the boys didn't get their phones out in time, where they were, like, sniffing each other's noses.
Mm-hmm.
It was super cute.
While they were, like, laying on their side, sniffing each other's noses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was super cute.
Mm. I wish we would have gotten a picture of that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Damn.
What's new with you?
New with me. Okay, guys. I've been listening to the MFCEO project by Andy Frisella.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you've only sent me one episode so far.
So, I am a true follower of Real AF by Andy Frisella. As I say on the podcast, all the motherfucking time to listen to his show, watch his show, whatever, Real AF, because it's great.
You don't share the show, though.
I don't share the exact show.
I guess we talk about it on the podcast all the time, so it's kind of sharing.
All right. I'll share the exact show. I actually don't even know if this is the one that mentioned it. But I was listening to... Oh, man. So I was listening to Fitness and Business Correlation, Disconnecting from Work and Fears When Starting a Business. Episode 519, Q&AF.
Nice.
I was listening to that, and they brought up, like, episode 89 or something of the MFCEO, which the MFCEO project is, like, 500 episodes standalone from Real AF.
And he remembered what episode it was?
Yeah, dude's a fucking monster. And so, anyways, isn't that wild? This is like episode 89 of Real AF, or of MFCEO, and I was like, all right, dude, I gotta check this shit out. Because what he said is, he's like, guys, you don't understand. He's like, I stopped the MFCEO project, and I started Real AF. But the MFCEO project is complete. It's a completed project, 500 episodes of entrepreneurship. And he's like, if you want to run $1 billion company, listen to those 500 episodes and implement what the fuck I teach you. And you can run $1 billion company.
Have you started from the beginning or no?
I have listened to like the first 30 episodes. But that wasn't like this week. I did that like last year.
I remember we talked about this before, yeah.
And every fucking... Okay, so episode 16 of the MFCEO project is the power list. I recommend that as probably the most important thing because I implemented that last year in October. I've been doing it every single day since.
And we've had to tweak it. Like, how you do it, we've tweaked it to, like, really be more beneficial.
Yes. So what... how we've done that is so it
I shouldn't say we tweaked the power list. It's we tweaked how we do the power list.
Yeah, so when I originally started the power list, so it's all about winning the day. And so you get 5 tasks every day, and it's about winning that day. So 5 critical tasks to move the needle forward, right? Mm-hmm. And what I started out with on that critical task list, which I realized ended up in my demise of losing the day, is a lot of the stuff I'd put to accomplish on the day would be dependent on other people. Mm-hmm. And so I'd be like, oh, I want to accomplish this today, but that required multiple moving pieces and multiple people to show up, right? And what I started noticing is someone wouldn't show up or someone wouldn't be there on time or whatever it is, because I'm referring to like working with my subcontractors and things like that. We wouldn't get material in on time, shit like that.
Right. And yeah, so, like Menards was sold out of what you needed. Yes.
Right, of like trim or whatever the fuck. So there was a lot of things that, like, trying to do that, I realized I can't just do my power list reliant on other people doing tasks. Mm-hmm. I need to just put, like, my personal tasks or, like, personal business, like, what I'm doing. So, like, instead of saying, oh, get the whole deck taken apart tomorrow, because we got to take it part of deck tomorrow, instead of saying like, oh, I'm gonna get the whole deck taken apart because that would require a full another guy with me, I'm just putting like, get as far as I can, working on the deck, you know, like in 4 hours I'll be out there for 6 hours, so in 6 hours get as far as I fucking can on the deck. And then I'll have like, I've got my other tasks. One is I gotta fix a sump pump in the morning. Another one is get like
maintenance walkthroughs or no?
Yep, maintenance walkthroughs, 75 hard, and then I got to get the metal tape to finish the dryer. Yep. So it's a lot of like, just a lot of maintenance things, but a lot of the time it's not. A lot of the time it's like, so today I had to go get pictures of a property. I had to pay someone. I had to do 75 hard. What else did I have to? I had to send out insurance stuff for coverage, and work on the dryer, the dryer duct work. And so that was my 5 for today. So a little bit of maintenance stuff, but other like office stuff and things like that. Yeah. But it's huge. Like I started doing that in October. We make these sheets. These schedule sheets that is my calendar for my day, my critical tasks, my other like to-dos, my notes, and then in my notes I write like what hours I worked at what place and all that shit. And I have a sheet every day. And at the top of the sheet I wrote if I won or lost a day based on if I did my 5 critical tasks. And it's safe to say I've won a lot more fucking days than I've lost since October. But so yeah, that has been such a massive help for me. And then like as a lot of shit gets thrown my way, and so I just write shit down on my to-do list. And then at the like I do my office days now, Tuesdays, Thursdays, so I'll add those things on my to-do list into the VTO online and then assign dates to them so like we don't lose them. Yeah. And so like we have a
Did you make a new VTO for this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so like on the VTO, and then one I made for this week, I've got some tasks on there that I have to get done, and that's on my Thursday. My Thursday critical tasks, I already know I need to be doing that Thursday.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so anyways, MFCEO project, what I've been listening to is absolute fucking gold. A dude that's running, I think at the time he was saying, I think at the time of the recording, I want to say his valuation of his company was like 150 million or something. Maybe it was 350 million maybe. It was significant, which now he's got $1 billion valuations. But anyways, that the information he put out in there is beautiful. If you want to run a company, listen to MFCEO project. And you can fucking, and not even, You don't even have to run a company. You could run your goddamn life.
Yeah.
Run your life off that shit.
That's pretty cool.
Anyways, that's what I've been up to lately. Taking notes.
Goddamn, dude.
It's great. It's what fucks me up with it is like we pay for coaching. It's a good coaching group. And people pay for all sorts of coaching. People do all sorts of coaching. I'm telling you right now, you listen to these podcasts, and you take notes and you implement what the fuck he's telling you in these podcasts. You could run and have a 9-figure business.
Just off of a free podcast.
Just off free podcast.
That's crazy. Speaking of paying for coaching. So Shaun and I still doing 75 hard. And I go to the gym 6 to 7 days a week. And I was running out of things to do at the gym. Because I was just doing the same, like, pretty much the same workout every 3 days. Like, there was a couple things I would rotate in and out, but it was a lot of just the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And so Shaun and I were talking, and I was like, man, like, what could we do? And we're like, oh, we should do a workout plan. And it popped into one of our heads about Daniel and Bailey's coaching. And I was just like, oh, man, like, I'll just look at it or whatever. And she has a free week trial you can get or whatever. Dude, those workouts are insane.
They are very insane.
Holy shit. She probably has, like, what, over 200 workouts on there?
Easily.
Dude.
She has a new one every day.
Yep, she has a new one every day.
Been doing it since last year, I think, right? Or did she introduce it early this year?
I don't know.
It's been going on for a while.
Yeah. The daily ones, those ones you can't look back on.
Oh.
So the fact that you didn't do the leg workout today that she had planned, I was a little, but I'll just do it Sunday.
I didn't know how to do that. I don't know. I don't understand the app. I just saw, like, the first leg thing I clicked on.
Yeah, it was already pulled up on the... So she has the DLB daily and DLB daily home workouts. Mm-hmm. So any of those circles, you can pick whatever. So then she has, like, a power building program, the 10 weeks to habit program, and those are, like, legit. Like, the 10 weeks to habit is, like, I think a workout almost every day for 10 weeks.
Right.
And once you click on that circle, that's all the workouts that are in there, and they're all numbered and stuff. And then she has just a section for legs, arms, whatever. But yeah, so it's insanity, and I love that. The app is Playbook. It's not like her app. But she kills me every day. But it's nice because how she has it planned, like, me being sore from doing chest and tries yesterday didn't affect my workout today. Right. And then whatever I do tomorrow is not going to affect what I did today or Monday.
Right.
So she plans it out so thoroughly. Mm-hmm. And they're anywhere from 45 minutes to 60-minute workouts. So, they're really cool.
Yeah, dude, I think it's a great app. And this is one thing that, like, I've been huge on forever. So I've been training for 14 years now. And, like, when I got training with Nate 5 years ago, with Nate 5 years ago. He was just showing me so many little things, like little tweaks I could do and different movements, different exercises. It's like, dude, this is phenomenal. Because I'm rolling with the same fucking portfolio of lifts, that I learned. Mm-hmm. And so getting these new ones is sweet, especially when you have someone there tweaking you on them. And so being able to, like, watch Dana do them in the video and be like, okay, I should be standing like this. I should be doing this. It looks like she's targeting that way. It's sweet to, like, see those exercises and be like, fuck, I've never done that in my life.
Yeah.
Let's add that to the arsenal. And it's, like, good fucking pumps.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Today, I don't think we didn't get as much of a pump because we didn't do it as fast as we were supposed to. And
we had to switch it up.
We had to switch the order because machines were being used and stuff. I mean, I still got pretty good pump, but I think it would have been better if we would have followed it a little more thoroughly.
Yep.
But yeah, it's so dope. Yeah, she has videos of every single movement. It's insane. But it was just so, it's been so nice to, like, yeah, learn new exercises that I've never done before.
Yep.
Because I bet you 50%, probably even 65% of those exercises that I've never done, ever. Today was everything we've done, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. Use a different hack squat variation we don't use.
Mm-hmm.
Single leg dumbbell Romanians. I fucking have never done that in my life.
Yeah, those ones were weird.
Those were brutal.
I did glance at the workout that was supposed to be today. It was reverse hack squat.
Oh yeah.
Bulgarian split squat.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah. I think there's a couple other.
Why didn't we
things.
do that one?
I gave you the phone.
It's your fault.
That's okay.
I don't know how the fuck that thing operates. I'm not tech savvy.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I wish these seats were heated.
I know.
Heat the back up.
We could get some heating pads for them. But yeah, so this app is amazing. It's $8 a month. I highly recommend it. It's so fucking good.
Dude, this is what I gotta say about that. Does it take you... Okay, first off, do you go to the gym?
Me?
No, I'm saying like in general.
To
Do
the
you
public.
go to the gym?
Got it.
Okay. If you do go to the gym, does it take you, so $8 a month, if you calculate that into hourly, does it take you more than 20 minutes to plan out your workouts for the week?
Oh, yeah.
Like, does it take you more than 20 minutes of bandwidth to think of, like, what am I hitting next? What am I doing next? Whatever. Okay, the app is worth it now. Mm-hmm. Do you not know a lot of exercises, or you're sick of the same exercises? Worth it.
Or if you want to start working out and don't want to go to a gym, she has home workouts.
Right.
Which I kind of glanced at some of those. Oh, yeah, the other week I did, like, some booty band stuff.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, man, those are killer. And that was, like, for the gym one.
So are you telling me she does 2 workouts a day?
She schedules 2 workouts a day. Because she's not actually doing those workouts every day.
Okay.
I mean, she might be.
But she at least records exercises.
Not every day.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
like she recorded all of them.
Yeah.
And then she just puts them together.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's programming to the max.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got 18,000 clients, I think.
That's what you said, yeah. I think on the Facebook page there's 13,000.
Yeah. That's fucking sick.
Dude, yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. So yeah, I highly suggest it.
I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
So we just covered MFCEO.
Mm-hmm.
Covered a little bit of fucking working out shit.
Mm. Dude, I'm looking thick.
75 hard's going good. Going really good.
We're in the hard stage where it's becoming a habit, and it's like you have to remember to not forget it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I fucking where were we just the other day where I was like, oh, I can't have a cookie because of 75 hard. No big deal. And like 3 minutes later, I was reaching for a cookie. I'm like, and then like my brain was like, what the fuck was that?
Mm-hmm. When like we got home today, and I was like dragging my ass, and I was like, fuck. I was like, Shaun, we still have to go do our walk, and I was like, wait, no, we already did it.
Yeah.
Like it. So some of this stuff, it just like we just do it, and I forget that we've done it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I put all my tasks on my fucking to-do list, not on my critical tasks. Critical tasks just 75 hard, but I put all those things on my to-do list just so I cross them out every day because I'm like, I can't forget this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's been really, really good. I really actually enjoyed it.
Oh, dude, it's a lot of fun. I almost wish I was willing to lose weight.
Mm-hmm. Just to see how shredded
Just to see how shredded I could get. Because, like, right now, with all the extra exercise, I'm trying... I wanted to gain weight originally, but now I'm just trying not to lose weight.
Yeah.
With the extra, like, shit I'm doing. And so, I'm eating a lot more carbs. I mean, probably like 150 grams more carbs and about 80 grams more fat a day than I was before this, just to maintain my weight. My abs are still more shredded. My arms are more filled out. My legs are more filled out. Everything. I'm probably down like 2% body fat. And so like it's gotten really well. But if I was willing to be 190 pounds instead of 200, holy man. Because I don't really enjoy eating the extra carbs and fats. Like it's not. That shit don't knock my socks. I'm already taking down like 260 grams of protein every day. But it does not by any means knock my socks off to fucking eat more. And so, but I just don't think I'm willing to be 190.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, like, we noticed a little bit of my love handles go away, like, in the first week. And otherwise, like, I've gained more muscle definition.
Yeah.
But I haven't really lost weight. I've been fluctuating between 124 and 127 still.
Yeah.
So I am curious, like, if I cut out more carbs.
Oh, yeah.
How much more toned I would get, like, in the tummy area.
Oh, you'd lean out a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just don't know if I want to.
Yeah. Well, that's my big thing is, like, I would like to not eat so much, but I don't, something about, like, not being 200 pounds in my mind.
You did say on the podcast, if you're under 200 pounds, you're a bitch.
No, I said if you're under 200 pounds, you're not a man.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Which is
so a bitch.
the same thing. Yeah, I also know that all my clothes would then not fucking fit.
Yeah.
And so I also don't want a whole new wardrobe.
I have been really worried about putting on some of my shorts.
Because they're going to be so loose?
No.
It's going to be so tight?
Yeah.
Because you're thick ass?
Yeah, my quads have gotten a lot bigger.
Quads! It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been really fun. It's a lot easier to stay away from the temptations than I thought. Like, it has honestly shown me how disciplined you and I actually are.
Big time. It's honestly not that hard. And, like, when we want a sweet, like today for dinner, for our sweet, we had oatmeal with a half a scoop of protein, some honey, all natural peanut butter.
Yep. And bananas.
And it was like, dude.
It tasted
It's
better
like a
than any
goddamn
fucking cookie.
dessert.
It tasted better than any cookie.
It's so good.
Yeah, it was the best.
Yeah.
And all the sweetness came from the protein powder.
The half, well, and a little bit from the honey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good. So yeah, I definitely probably will continue working out. Probably almost just as much, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I think, like...
For sure, we talked about we'll keep doing our walks, especially in the mornings.
Yeah, so, I mean, we crank out 14 workouts a week minimum right now. And, yeah, I'll probably end up dropping to 13. I probably won't train on Sundays. But,
And we probably just roll out those days instead.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll probably train 13.
Yeah, it's been cool. I highly recommend it. Have you gone on the Discord for CCF at all? I was reading through some of this stuff. So our coaching group, they have a Discord channel that we're a part of, and you can comment and whatever. And not very many people have been talking on it lately, but someone asked about I think about wins and losses for 2023 so far. And a couple of people actually said that they want to get back to where they were when they finished 75 hard.
Damn.
Yeah, so one guy said he did really well on 75 hard and then afterwards gained it all back.
Dude. Was there more of that?
And then he just wants to lose it or go back down to that. And the other one, I think she said she just liked where she was. So she didn't really specify like if it was mental or weight or whatever.
That is what I'll say about that. It's exactly why Andy says do the Live Hard program. It's not a one-time thing. It's a yearly program. You do it every fucking year to make sure you're disciplined, to make sure you're on your shit, and to remind yourself that you're a fucking badass.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you do it, you can ramp a little harder, go a little harder, go a little harder. It'd be interesting to see if I did it again, if I was willing to lose some weight, what could happen then? Because just the progress I made in the first 2 weeks, because the first 2 weeks I didn't realize that how much I need to be eating in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like 198, 197. I think one day I got down to 196.
Yeah.
And god damn it, you could see the abs just blowing up the veins just coming all the way up my abs and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And if I was willing to get to if I was willing to run the program and willing to lose 8 pounds of fat, it'd start to look stupid.
Yep.
It'd start to look really stupid.
Yeah.
I do think, though, now...
It goes to show, right, like, how quickly, like Shaun and I aren't going to lose a whole lot of pounds, but very quickly, like, our fat got converted to muscle. Like, it was within the first week or two that, like, we could see those slight changes.
Well, it was just pulling out a lot of, like...
I mean, just not having all that shit food and, like, working out more. Mm-hmm. It really, it can happen a lot quicker than you think.
Right. I'm trying to think of how I could stay at 200 and still lean out that much.
There's one answer for you.
Just more exercise? Train harder?
No.
Gear?
Mm-hmm. Dude, guys, we're going to talk about this story, Shaun. It's every once in a while we go to a different gym to work out with some of my friends and help them out. And they have a sauna, and Shaun and I always get so excited because we don't have a sauna.
But fucking we realized we can just go in our attic in the garage,
dude,
and it's hotter than a fucking sauna.
We really should just set up some chairs up there. Get a better ladder or fix that ladder.
Yeah, because we'll be rolling the fuck out of there. We're falling out and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just wood, so it's just like dry wood, so it's just like a sauna.
Yeah, it really is just like a sauna up there.
Fuck.
Why don't we just make it a sauna?
Good question.
If you're thinking about staying here longer.
Anyways.
So we go into the sauna and we walk in. There's like 8 dudes in there, first off.
Well, I don't know if you mean fuck boys?
True, fuck boys, yes.
No, there's a couple dudes. Mostly fuck boys.
Yeah. Yeah, they were you and me. Those were the dudes.
Yeah.
Indian. Anyways, so we walk in, they're in the middle of this story or whatever, and they were talking about someone's brother was all fucked up or something. He was in the hospital.
Yeah, so they're talking about how they knew one of their brothers or something, or a friend or whatever, was swimming across the lake and had a heart attack and died. Because he drowned because he had a heart attack. And they're like, yeah, he had a heart attack because of the steroids he was taking. But I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Or like whatever. This whole thing started with that, and so I was like, what makes you have a heart attack? And they're like, oh, steroids. Sorry, you know what? No,
you said, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, oh, steroids. And they're like, oh. Did they say like, oh, what do you think about them or something? Because all of a sudden Shaun just goes, oh, they're the greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah, dude. So they're like, so that swimming thing was what they talked about after I said that. Before that, they were talking about how someone had a heart attack, was in the hospital, whatever, from steroid use. But so I come in, I'm like, hey, like, what gives you a heart attack? What are you guys talking about? And they're like, oh, steroids. Because here, dude, I'm thinking maybe they're talking about, like, a jab or something, you know, like, whatever's going on.
I knew as soon as we walked in that they were talking about steroids.
And so they said that, and I just chuckled, and I was like, oh, dude, steroids are the greatest thing in the world. And every motherfucker in this sauna is just looking at me like, what the fuck?
Yeah, just like almost kind of mad.
Yeah, like this dude just walks in and just shits on all of us.
Mm-hmm. But none of them questioned Shaun of like, well, why do you think that? Or
They literally just ignored me the rest of the time.
yeah, they did not. And most of the time, like, people will have, like, keep having conversations with us and whatnot. But yeah, after that, nothing.
Yeah, they weren't too driving with me after I said that. But it's just uneducation.
Right. If we've talked about before, there's an episode, I'm sure Shaun could look it up, that we talk strictly about steroids. I think it's somewhere before 100.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just, if you don't do it right, yeah, your body's gonna get fucked.
Yeah, guys, follow, if you want to take steroids and you want to, like, do that, follow Stan Efferding. Stan Efferding and the vertical diet. He talks about how to cycle properly and get your blood work done, your labs, all that shit, what you need to be watching out for, and things like that. And then what your diet has to be while you're cycling, because I've cycled and I've had really bad diets, and I've gotten to the point where I've almost had a heart attack myself.
Or pancreatitis.
And pancreatitis, both. But that's when I found Stan, and I found the vertical diet, and I was able to run a cycle, a heavy cycle, pretty heavy cycle. Keep my blood pressure and my labs better than that most average people.
Yeah.
All while eating red meat,
Eggs.
At a minimum, red meat once a day, usually 2 times a day, eating red meat, eating 2 whole eggs every day. And then eating 4,000 plus calories a day. And I was able to keep my blood pressure, my cholesterol, all that shit good. And it's all through education, And so, listen, these guys and that stuff, it's like...
And they're all young yet.
They're young. They don't know. But, I mean, it's like, yeah, absolutely. If you don't know what you're doing, it's just like when we were taking DMT. When I took DMT years ago, and we knew a kid that got put in the hospital for organ failure. But it's because he was taking 1,200 milligrams of DMT a day, and they said not to go over 150 milligrams.
Yeah.
And so when I tried it, that's what I did, and I didn't have any issues.
And he was, like, taking it for, like, 2 weeks, too.
Yeah, he took it. He was taking it nonstop, taking 1,200 a day, and he wasn't hydrating like he was supposed to. You got to be drinking minimum a gallon, if not 2 gallons a day.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, just education is all it comes down to. But it was fun. It's fun to listen to that and hear some kids who, it's just like naive, lack of knowledge, which is cool. It's fun.
Yeah. And Shaun could even prove, I mean, you can have a heart attack with steroids and bounce back just fine.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to take care of yourself afterwards.
But, dude, that wasn't even the steroids. That was Accutane.
Yeah, that was Accutane. That was... Shaun's taking Accutane for his acne. Not prescribed by a doctor.
You don't need that prescribed by a doctor.
Yeah. After the fact, we were like looking it up, and one page finally listed it that heart issues was a side effect.
Yeah, blood pressure and heart issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah, extreme blood pressure. Yeah. The other side effects that we found out after the fact too were like depression and anxiety.
Oh man, I was so fucked up for that month.
Yeah, that's why they if you guys are ever curious, Accutane they only really give to teenage kids, and it's because they're already like in a weird hormone phase, so the anxiety and the stuff doesn't really affect them as much because they're already going through that.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think they should give Accutane out. Period.
Dude, yeah, no. Shaun was a completely different human being.
I was a mess, dude. I was a mess.
Maybe that's what got you to stay with me.
Maybe.
Started freaking out.
That shit was fucking crazy,
yeah.
dude.
It was bad. Shaun was like thinking I was cheating on him.
All sorts of crazy shit.
All sorts. He was having crazy ass dreams. He'd wake up just mad because I was cheating on him in his dream.
Fuck yeah, dude. That shit's wild.
Yeah, it was really bad.
And I'm like, really... dude, like, this is just fucking weird. Because it's never happened before. Like, how weird. Dude, you know what? Hormones.
So super jealous. And he's never jealous. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. And what it is, dude, is all, like, hormones.
Yeah. That was worse than you having low T.
Oh, God. By far.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
That's Sean's life on drugs.
Yeah. Education.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. Look,
And use
blood
what's
work.
the search engine?
DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, use that.
You can go to steroid.com and you can read about all steroids and you
I'm
can,
just talking about other stuff in general because
mm-hmm.
looking up Accutane, it took me forever to find
mm-hmm.
the high blood pressure.
Yeah, dude. They censor all that shit.
Mm-hmm, they hide it
on like on Google and Bing and stuff. All that stuff is hidden and filtered. That's why if you use DuckDuckGo, you get completely different search results than if you're searching on Google.
It's interesting.
And on Bing, yeah. No, it's really good. It's neat. The human body's really neat. I just love all that shit. I think it's super fun. But I'm not naive to it. I try not to be naive to it. I try not to be ignorant about things.
And I mean, you and we're even experimenting with like holistic things right now.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Dude, cayenne pepper.
Yeah.
That shit fucking works better than ibuprofen.
Hell yeah, it does. So cayenne pepper is really good for thinning the blood.
Yep.
So it's a natural ibuprofen.
Mm-hmm.
So the past couple of mornings, Sean and I have been taking it's a little bit of water and then a quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
Yep.
You just swirl it around and then just chug it, and it's awful to drink.
It's terrible for like 25 seconds.
Yep. And then I think it might be the apple cider vinegar that sits in my stomach.
Yeah, because we take that and then we chase it with an apple cider vinegar, which might not be the smartest thing to do. I don't know. But together.
I know, after like 2 minutes, I feel fine. But Sean and I, today it didn't help a whole lot, but I think it's because we're more sore than normal.
Fucked up.
But the past couple of days, like, once I take that, like, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I usually am good to go until about 5, 6. And then I'm like, ooh, that shit's worn off.
I will tell you, I did take some ibuprofen when I was at work, and I still didn't get better.
Oh, damn, yeah.
So, I mean, it wasn't just the cayenne pepper. It was just my body.
Sure. No, dude, that stuff...
It made my cramps go away.
Yeah, yeah.
That was kind of cool, because usually I have to take, like, Midol for the first 2-3 days. And I took Midol the first day, and then the second day was when we started taking the cayenne pepper. And after I took it in the morning, I had no issues the rest of the day. It was so cool.
What was the other one? Honey and...
Onion.
Onion.
Honey and onion.
And oregano.
Oregano oil is a different thing, yeah.
Oh.
Honey and onion are a...
No, because you had me do honey...
Oh, honey and oregano, yeah.
And
I do that one, yeah. There is, like, an actual better thing than that. So oregano oil is supposed to be really good for healing things. And I just haven't made oregano oil just because it sounds like a lot of work.
It does.
It has to sit for a while. But honey's a natural antibiotic. Oregano oil is a really good, like, killer of things. But there's also honey and onion. Because onion has lots of health benefits, too. And that you just have to let it sit in a jar for 12 hours. And then it's good for a while. I think it was like 6 months or something. And anytime you have any sign of like a cold or a sinus or a sore throat, you take that and you're good to go.
All right. Follow me on this one. I listened to, I think it was Mike Tyson. He talked about eating a raw onion a day.
Andrew Tate also talked about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I listened to like Mike Tyson first talk about it. Then I listened to Andrew Tate talk about it. About eating a full raw onion every day for recovery. And then I was like, is this fucking real? So I started listening to more fighters. I was listening to like fighters. And fighters like train. Dude, they train harder than like anyone else. Like jiu-jitsu training is stupid. I'm never so goddamn sore in my life. I don't care. And like, if you put that in with like kickboxing and shit, and you're doing jujitsu, dude, you need to find a way to recover because it's horrible. But yeah, I was like listening to multiple fighters, and they're just like onions. Eat raw onions. As many raw onions as you can. Eat them.
Did they say which kind? Like yellow, red?
I don't think I heard. We could find out.
Yeah, I'm sure we could.
Couple DuckDuckGo searches.
It's just so funny because I've read so many times that onion doesn't digest well because it's cellulose.
Yeah. I've heard that too, like, oh, it's a high FOD thing or whatever. Yeah, well, if I don't ever get the fucking common cold again, and I'm not so goddamn sore every day, well, I'll eat the fuck out of raw onions. Could you imagine just crunching a raw onion?
Dude, I'd love it.
That sounds disgusting.
Is that why Quinn hasn't gotten sick lately?
It could be. She eats raw onions.
Knock on wood.
Anyways.
So,
yeah, we just try shit out.
Yeah.
But that's tutors of life, right?
Yeah.
We're always trying shit out.
Yeah. So it's been fun. It's been really fun to actually like try and find these natural ways to kind of heal ourselves.
And just think, pretty soon we'll be doing cold plunges.
Got to get the sauna set up, and then we could go sauna to cold plunge. Now that's an idea.
That would make it way better.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to get Shaun to put in a staircase in the goddamn garage.
Just buy a fucking sauna.
Oh, okay, fine.
Right?
Sure.
Then you use it year round.
That's true.
Put that bitch in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking get a cold plunge right out the back door.
Mm-hmm.
It's just $120 for the little thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you just get the $120 one, you fill it up with the garden hose,
Mm-hmm.
and then you pick up ice.
Yeah.
We could just put it in the freezer, get enough for the week. It's like $14. Wake up in the morning, go pour your ice in, go down, hit the sauna. By the time your sauna's done, get up, go sit in that for 3 minutes.
Sure, babe. I mean, our basement's already pretty small. It won't matter if we put in a sauna down there. Cool. I love it. It's a plan, Stan.
Sounds kind of like some fun.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to do one each? Harry Potter?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll keep you updated on our journey of holisticness. Okay. Let's see here. 24, 25, or 26?
23.
Okay. Oh, that one's so easy. Isn't he beautiful? Hagrid murmured. He reached out a hand to stroke the dragon's head. It snapped at his fingers, showing pointed fangs. Bless him. Look, he knows his mummy, said Hagrid.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Yep. Think out loud, Shaun. Because then there's not weird,
sorry. Okay.
awkward silences.
So,
Thank
sorry, guys. So, this Sorcerer's Stone, this is right before Malfoy catches them. It's right before they have to go to the Dark Forest. I have to guess the chapter and the name.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go chapter 29.
Okay.
Let's go Norbert.
Can you reach that Sorcerer's Stone book behind you and tell me how many chapters are in there?
Oh, there's not 29.
No. I think there's probably...
There's not 29.
There might be 30. I think there's like 25.
Chapter 17.
Chapter 17?
Chapter 17.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. Okay, let's go chapter 13.
14. And it is Norbert the Norwegian Ridgeback.
I was right with Norbert.
You were right with Norbert. Do you want another one?
I just didn't realize. I thought there were so many more chapters.
Mm-mm.
All right, go ahead.
Dragons comprised entirely of green and gold sparks were soaring up and down the corridors, emitting loud, fiery blasts and bangs as they went.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Did you see that?
No.
Okay.
That's right, though, right?
Yes.
And it's something Umbridge, chapter 18.
No.
Okay.
28, Snape's worst memory. Was that when the twins set off all the fireworks?
Yeah, I just didn't know how far along that was.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I went into April, so we didn't do this for a while. Are you gonna... Oh, you're just putting stuff away on my shelf now. I mean, you can flip quite a bit forward more now.
Drake. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So can I go to May?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
How about May 23rd?
Sure.
May 23rd. Dumbledore drew his wand out of the inside of his robes and placed a tip into his own silvery hair near his temple. When he took the wand away, hair seemed to be clinging to it. But then Harry saw that it was in fact a glistening strand of the same strange silvery white substance that filled the pensieve.
The chapter's called Pensieve.
The pensieve.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what the chapter is called.
How do you know that?
Because I remember it.
Dang.
The picture is like in the book. It's a picture of the Pensieve too.
Dang, girl. Look at
Fudge. But what book and chapter number is it? When's the first time that he does the Pensieve?
Oh, wow.
What?
I had no idea.
What?
I would have gotten this one wrong.
Oh, really? So I'm trying to remember how early on he showed him. For his Goblet of Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Did he... Why would he have showed him during Goblet of Fire?
I don't know. Why would he?
I don't think there's anything that happened in Goblet of Fire, so I think it has to be Order of Phoenix.
There's nothing that happened?
In Goblet of Fire?
I don't know. You tell me. What would it have been?
What? So it's obviously Goblet of Fire.
Could be.
What does happen though? Not because the people come. When does he learn? Prisoners of Azkaban. He learns the Patronus.
Mm-hmm.
So what would he need it for in Goblet of Fire?
Do you want to guess? You want me to get? You want to guess, and then I'll tell you what part it was.
So it is obviously Goblet of Fire. The way you phrase it, it's obviously Goblet of
Right.
Fire. I would have gotten that wrong for sure then.
Yep.
I am going to go with 17?
No.
26.
No.
Okay, what?
Chapter 30.
Is it at the very end?
Very end. Do you remember what for?
The very end, he must have shown Harry a memory of... What's his nuts? Voldemort.
No.
No? What did he show Harry then?
The court case. With
The brother with the son.
Yep, with the son.
Yep. Because the son was Mad-Eye Moody the whole time.
Yep, he was taking Patron.
Oh my goodness, my brain won't think right now. Not Wolfsbane, Polyjuice Potion.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So he was taking that, and so he was Mad-Eye Moody, but then they found the real Mad-Eye Moody, and he showed Harry the son the court case.
Why? It still seems like a weird place to show him that. Right before term ends? Because that's pretty much the end of the book then.
Right, because they found out that Mad-Eye Moody was actually bad the whole time because Harry made a bond with Mad-Eye Moody, but Mad-Eye Moody was just playing him the whole time.
Right. But still, it just seems like weird for Dumbledore to show him that memory then.
Yeah, because they just found out that was him.
Yeah, but he didn't have to show Harry that memory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
know, he did. Anyways, guys, that was the podcast. That was, I don't know. Hopefully it was helpful.
It was like 8 minutes of Harry Potter. I hope you loved it.
Check out the MFCEO project.
Where do they find it, Sean?
Everywhere. Spotify, Apple, Stitcher,
Is it
Google.
on MFC?
Oh, so you have to go to Real AF. Go to Real AF podcast and scroll all the way down. Well, you just sort it by date, and that puts you at the MFCEO project.
That makes sense.
And if you guys want some straight motherfucking fire, listen to Real AF.
Hell yeah, man.
God, love it. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.